4 minutes after 6, tracking Ebola. Right now, a special team from the CDC is at Bellevue Hospital in New York City, overseeing the treatment for Dr. Craig Spencer.
Yeah, and there are questions this morning about exactly how high Spencer's temperature was as he moved around bustling New York City before getting treatment. Authorities are now saying it was 100.3, not 103 as originally reported.
A big difference. ABC reporter Carolyn Costello there is live right outside Bellevue Hospital with what we know right now. Good morning, Carolyn.
Good morning to you, Bill and Virginia. Yeah, that change in temperature certainly answers a lot of questions for a lot of people, or puts an end to a lot of questions. As you said, Dr. Craig Spencer being treated here at Bellevue Hospital in isolation. Now investigators trying to retrace his steps in the hours leading up to the point where he got sick. He was very active the night before he came down with a fever. Among other things, he went to a bowling alley in Brooklyn. He rode the subway. He even took an Uber. We're told that he was feeling fatigued at that time, but health officials say he posed no risk. He was not contagious. That is because he was not showing a fever at that point. We're told that this doctor, who was working with Doctors Without Borders in West Africa, treating Ebola patients in Guinea, we're told that he was very closely monitoring himself, taking his temperature twice a day in the time that he returned to the United States. He got back on October 17th, and as soon as he found he had a temperature yesterday, he called paramedics and he was rushed here to the hospital. Health officials are watching very closely 3 people in Dr. Spencer's life. His fiance is being held in quarantine here at the hospital. She's showing no symptoms of Ebola, so it is just a precaution. 2 of his friends are in quarantine at their homes. That is the very latest from here in New York. Carolyn Costello, ABC 10 News. Bill, Virginia, back to you.
Carolyn, let me ask you one quick question before you go. How is Bellevue handling this whole thing differently than the Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas did?
Well, there was a big press conference last night. Health officials, government officials, from the governor to the mayor of New York, they say they certainly have learned from the Dallas situation, and they say this is nothing like it. Not only have they been preparing for months, Bellevue Hospital has been doing drills, intensive training. Also, the CDC has made some changes as well. We're told that they put together a GO team, or a GO squad. This is a team of world-renowned experts who were already packing their bags for New York when this was just a suspected case of Ebola before the doctor actually tested positive. They are here now, very closely monitoring the situation. We're being assured that some of the mistakes that we saw in Dallas will not happen here in New York. Bill, Virginia.
Carolyn Costello, thank you. Boy, as densely as populated as New York is,
Yeah.
that you just don't want it to get loose in that city.
Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
a big concern.